Hey, I'm Kaz. I make music, and today I am not making music. I have an injured wrist right now, so I can't really sit continuously and produce music. So I thought, why not just make a tier list? So today I will be ranking music streaming platforms. And since I'll be making it, it's going to be completely objective and completely fact based and everything. And you have to just completely trust everything I'm saying because I am making it. And if you have any other opinions, just keep them to yourself or just comment them. I mean, either one's good. And if you agree with me, just validate the fact that it's a completely objective tier list. So I will just be working with like the major platforms at the moment. I won't like rank everything because I don't know all of them. So if I miss something, just let me know. So first, Deezer. Now, when it comes to all the music streaming platforms, all of them kind of have like so much music. Yes, there's different catalogs and like not every artist is gonna be there, but I feel like for most of them, you're gonna get most of the artists that you want to listen to anyway. So I'm not even gonna count that in this. So now Deezer has this really cool AI tagging feature, which they were among the first to start because they had like an article on The Guardian like a while back, which said that 70% of their music was actually fraudulent and AI generated. So they created this AI tagging thing, which is not perfect because you could always have like half AI music with like half of it recorded, which is really hard to figure out if it's AI or not. So it's not a perfect system, but at least they're trying to address it. Their audio quality, not that great. And the biggest thing is the artist payouts, which is it's not bad, it's not good, it's not bad. I mean, to be completely fair, the bar is at hell, so you're not getting paid regardless. But it's not that bad. So I'm gonna put Deezer on the C tier, at least for now. I just think it's a mid, but we'll see depending on what the rest of the things are doing. Apple Music. So now, Apple Music is also introducing an AI tagging feature, which is, I mean, good enough. Same thing as Deezer. It's owned by Apple, so they're trying to do a weird monopoly thing. Not the biggest fan of that, but it is what it is. They have really good audio quality, and they have among the better artist payouts. So this is, I think, a really good thing for Apple. But on the other hand, there's also like the fact that it's owned by Apple. So you have, the shady practices, the global mining and in the Congo and all that stuff. So I don't know. Why do you have to worry that the money you spend with them is just going for like the shadiest things? That's unfortunate, but like I feel like considering that Apple Music also at least it has really good like a really good UI and all of that. I think it should be just like below Deezer, but it also has ethics issues. So I am gonna put Apple Music on D tier for now. Amazon Music. Like this is the most surprising thing, but because while I was researching for this, I kind of figured out that Amazon Music had the highest artist payouts, which is honestly shocking considering how little they pay any other worker of theirs, like any other low wage worker of theirs. The downside being that they haven't bothered addressing the AI music, and again, Monopoly plus Jeff Bezos and all the other fuck shit that Jeff Bezos is doing, which honestly don't want to address in this video. But I think the fact that they even like, just bother paying their artists, I think puts Amazon Music not that bad. So I'm gonna put it in D tier below Apple Music, or no, actually, I think Amazon Music and Apple Music is in the same tier. but Amazon pays us more. So I'm not sure if paying us more puts them above Apple Music, considering both of them do really, really shitty things to people. I'm just gonna put Amazon Music below Apple Music for now. YouTube Music. Now, the biggest selling point of YouTube Music is the obscurity of the music you can find on there. It's genuinely just like SoundCloud when it comes to this. And the worst point about YouTube Music is that it's owned by Google, which is my overseer. So I am just gonna leave it at that. But they do have like their own set of ethics violations, which is honestly insane that we have to worry about how our money is being spent. But the artist payouts are relatively mid tier, which is it is what it is. The bar is genuinely in hell, and you can't do anything about it. But one thing I have to say about YouTube Music is it is genuinely one of the ugliest UIs I have seen in my life. And that personally is gonna downgrade it for me. So I'm gonna place YouTube Music like just below Deezer. It's really cool for all of the obscure music that you get, but it is owned by Google, so. Qobuz. So Qobuz is one of the higher end platforms, and you get really high quality audio. You can buy songs from artists as well as stream them, so it's very supportive for the artists, which I think is a great thing. And it has also one of the higher payouts. It also has a new AI detection and tagging system, and that's really cool. So, but the bad thing about Qobuz is it's a relatively new platform, so it doesn't have a bigger catalog of music, and that is where it is. And honestly, Qobuz, I think, is going to be the first B tier platform. Tidal. Tidal, just like Qobuz, is one of the higher end platforms which actually pays you pretty well. And they don't have any AI tagging systems, so I don't have much to say about them. But it is genuinely just like Qobuz, but like with a better UI and no AI tagging features. So honestly, I think Tidal goes above Qobuz, at least until Qobuz kind of figures their shit out. And finally, Spotify. So one of the most insane things about Spotify is Spotify has dog shit audio quality, and it has one of the lowest artist payouts. And for some reason, Spotify is full of AI slop, which honestly they're investing in or something. I don't get it. Like they keep trying to get more of AI into Spotify rather than actually getting rid of it, which honestly I feel like is just alienating the artists. And you've also seen like a lot of boycotts of Spotify, which you can't even blame at this point. Addressing the elephant in the room when it comes to Spotify, which I'm not even going to talk about, like unfair artist payouts, the weird pay to play system they have. But the insane thing what Spotify does, which is like funding defense tech and all of that stuff, which is wild that you even have to consider that the money you spend on listening to music is just being used for defense technology and killing people, which is insane. Honestly, I think this has to be just changed into. What are you even doing? I think I have to make some changes. I'm gonna move YouTube Music back to D tier. Deezer actually Deezer is also going to D, and yeah, that's my tier list. Hope you all agree with it. If you don't, let me know. I am not going to share my opinion on this, but it's good to hear other opinions sometimes and ignore them. But anyway, that's it. I am planning on going back to making music next week onwards if my wrist gets better. Otherwise, I will be doing production breakdowns of songs, and hopefully that'll go well. Do leave a like if you agreed with my tier list. If you didn't, leave a comment. And that's it. Okay, bye.